Hello, trading is closed on October 3rd, 2019. Let's go over our calls. Expected the pattern with the early low. This is it. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. Typically, it's a rally day and closes near the high, especially on a Friday. Failure is a straight line drop. We have a new lower target, most likely to print tomorrow unless we gap up smartly. Most likely to print by early Monday unless we gap up smartly. 2865.40. If we don't gap up smartly, that's my call. And if we do, it should still print. Doesn't mean it has to print in this preferred time frame. How likely are these to print? We get about 650 targets a year. You typically leave some by the all-time high, and I left a couple by the all-time high this year. We took out the August targets yesterday. The next lower targets in March, I have one. Next lower targets in February, I got one. I have a cluster in January. And before that, you have to go back over 2 years to early October 2017 to find one of these numbers which didn't print. So that's out of about 1,300 targets over a 2+ year period. Here's the move up that MEJT says is false. There's your target. It gave an ultimate buy signal that worked. Said the buy wouldn't stick. It was false. We'd retrace under the white line, and we did. We have 2 consecutive daily bars completely under the lower Bollinger Band. We shouldn't stay there very long. It shouldn't be too long until we trade over the band. There's also support from the TDST line. Support is 1 bar under the line. This is part of a bar under the line. So to get a high under this number, and the thing, that's a strong support level. If you break through that, you're going lower. Usually. Nothing's always. Yesterday we said we should get further weakness, but a bottom would form soon. That seemed to work. The idea we have is this is an expanded flat for the 4th wave, and that this low is going to hold. Here's my target, 2844. It's a great target. I like the target. I freely admit that other targets might work. One thing which is of concern to me is we had a strong rally today and breadth continued to weaken. That implies that this rally off the bottom wasn't a rally off the bottom. Here's how we're counting it. We still would make a nice picture if this high held, but it didn't. As long as that low holds, this is a valid count. This is our target. We're getting volume spikes typical of market lows. Friday's pattern has an early high. Doesn't mean you won't gap down first. Typically, it's a rally day with a high near the close, and failure is a straight line drop. Today's pattern is a major reversal signal in someone else's work, so long as we confirm it by moving past the close by 1 cent. If you gap lower and don't fill it, it invalidates the signal. We came within 12 points of my target. I don't think the bottom's in. Breadth continues to deteriorate, and there's no clean wave count. Bollinger Band indicators marking lows came close. I don't think close is good enough. But based on sentiment and the factors mentioned in last night's video, we should be close to a low. There's a non-farm payroll report tomorrow. Makes predicting price action more guesswork than anything else. I'm going to try anyway. I think unless we gap down smartly, higher prices will print. But gapping down smartly should happen frequently because of this wall at the close. We rallied all day long until 10 minutes, couldn't close over these highs. I don't trust moves that come late like this. Plus, if this is a major reversal, it would kill my wave count because we'd probably take out this low. This would have to be wave 5, and I can't make that fit as a 5-wave structure. I think there's a strong chance, frequent chance, not a guarantee, that we gap down tomorrow. There's a much lower MEJT target, and if we don't gap up, we should see the target. I don't like to guess what's going to happen after the MEJT, after the non-farm payroll report. If we don't gap up smartly, 2865.40 should print by early Monday, and that's my call. But the call's killed before the open if we gap up. If we gap up smartly, not only will it kill the call based on somebody else's work, it signifies a reversal of considerable strength and kills my wave count too. So we'll have to see, probably kills my wave count too. So we'll have to see what happens after non-farm payroll. I'm hoping we gap down at least under this low, preferably under this one, although that's too much of a long shot for me, and keeps my scenario intact. But if we gap up, we're going to have to forget about this printing. Not that I'm predicting it won't print, just not predicting it will. And we're going to have to redo the wave count if we gap up. And that's today's call.